It's all the hockey you've been ripping, bro. I just wanted to say Remier.
Uh,
What up, Ben? What up, Caleb? Welcome to Flows, everybody. Cards at your door. Welcome to Flows. How long have I been muted?
Ooh, long time.
Ooh, that's not good.
Long time listener, first time caller.
All right. For those of you just tuning in and new to what we do, Tuesday is podcast night. So we are starting off with the Shake and Break show hosted by me and Enzo. And straight from there, we will get into some breaks. Tons of stuff up in the store. Enzo, what do we got to kind of target?
The closest is Bowman Chrome with Bowman Chrome Hobby, Bowman Chrome HCA random teams down to 20. I put that on stage.
All right. I think we also have 20 left in Mosaic Football 4-boxer. It's been moving. I have it in hand. It can go as early as tonight. So if y'all have been waiting for a better football product, here it is. We also have a random division mosaic as well. So if you're interested in that, that's up in the district. We have 2 PYTs going right now for baseball. We have a Bowman Chrome 6-box PYT with 24 spots available and a 2023 Topps Chrome Sapphire Topps Chrome 5-box mixer, which includes Sapphire, Finest, Chrome Hobby, Chrome Jumbo times 2. Am I right on that? Or do I have it backwards?
Yes.
I'm right. Spot on.
Oh, you got it.
Yep. I do these things. I know things. So that's actually what's that? 6, 8, 9 autos plus the Sapphire box. That should be a fun one. Hockey. We got 22-23 Skybox Metal and 21-22 OPC Platinum. That's $12 a team. We got Star Wars down to 5 spots. It's a 10-spot serial break. 47 a spot. Everyone gets a digit 0 to 9. And based off of the card number, it's what you get. If it's a card that's numbered, we go with the digit furthest to the right on the left side of the hash. I explained that right.
Yeah, so 12 out of 100 goes to the 2 spot.
Yep.
That's always my example.
It's a good example. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
No. Yeah.
All right. Let's get into tonight's show. Before we do, Squawk Fan, what up, bro? Welcome home. Hope you had a safe flight in. And welcome back to Flows. All right. Let's get into tonight's show. What up? What up? What up? How we doing, Mr. Enzo?
We're doing good, Mr. Papillon.
It is the Shake and Break Show, episode 19.
Episode 19.
How many are we from Gary Vee?
By my calculation, about 70, 60 or 70 out.
Oh man. Appreciate everyone tuning in live on District, on Twitch, and appreciate everyone listening to the replay on Spotify and all of the other places you may find podcasts. Man, last week we did a special small business podcast. Just talked about kind of our beginnings in small business, how we've learned through this hobby, and how we turned it into a business. So this week we're gonna get back to kind of our normal flow of things. Gonna be talking about some new product releases, some things that have kind of surfaced in the hobby, and yeah, hope you all like it. Enzo, Mosaic football. Finally, this is like the first like big product release for this football class.
This is the one.
Yeah, I'm excited. What are your takes on it so far?
I like Mosaic. I mean, that's where I cut my teeth, in the hobby. For those who remember, I still have it. The 2020 Mosaic LaMichael P. Ryan rainbow. I'm about 2 cards away, 2 1-of-1s away from having that complete rainbow. So it's definitely like one of my favorite sets. Just really pretty cards. And like the peacocks, dude, the peacock slap. The white Mosaic is probably one of my favorite looking cards of all time.
A clean white Mosaic I'll put up against like any card from a set, like as far as it looks clean, especially if the player's in a white jersey, like their away jersey.
Yeah, no, it's just it really makes the uniforms pop.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Mosaic. It was like one of the first products that I broke when I first started breaking, so definitely holds like a really special place for me. It was actually probably like the first time I was ever busy, because like I remember like I first started out, it took me a few months to like kind of learn the ways, and I was doing like 1 or 2 breaks a week, and then Mosaic came out, and it was like break after break after break after break, and then Mosaic retail, that was back when retail wasn't what it is now, and running 20 blasters, 40 blasters, running like 3 fast or 3 no huddles, 2 hobbies, a choice, and 20 blasters, and like snap filling it.
I remember those days.
Yeah,
Mosaic hype was crazy when it first came out. It's since died down a little bit, but for those that were there, it holds a special place in our hearts.
I think a lot of it is, and I think this kind of holds true for a lot of like veteran cards, but Mosaic especially, because it has a very distinct look to it that you kind of it's Mosaic, and I think like with that, like you can only rainbow a player once. Like once you do that in,
Yeah.
2020, doing it in 2021, yeah, they look slightly different, but like I I don't see the appeal in the second one after you've done the first one. Because the cards aren't like drastically different. Where I feel like
Yeah.
even with like Prism and Optic, like yes, they also look similar, but sometimes they'll change the whole color background. Um, they do a lot of different stuff. So like I think Mosaic is limited because of what it is, like as far as mosaic shapes. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and if you remember in 2020, the checklist was a little lighter,
oh, for
and they've
sure.
since went the way of Prism and Optic with 400 player checklists, chock full of veterans. So that probably hurt it as well. But new this year, Micro Mosaic SSP case hit. Have you seen them?
I have not.
Oh yeah, no, they're dope. They're uh they're literally micro mosaics on a card. Here, I'm gonna send you one on the cord because I got to get your reaction live.
Oh no, I
It's
know.
Twig's favorite quarterback,
Send it.
Joey Buckets.
Send it on Twitter. Send it to NoFlo or on NoFlo. Send it to me. I'm gonna pull it up so people can see it. That's why I asked that. Yeah, no, speaking of like case hits and SPs, like probably my favorite part of Mosaic is the stained glass. Um, I just think that they do a really killer job with it. Ooh, that's sick. Just need
Yeah,
to.
they're sharp.
Yeah, no, I hope I hit one of these live because I think it probably looks even more sick in person.
Oh yeah, for
If I
sure.
had
Get it
to
under the
imagine.
lights. It's a 20 card checklist. Big rookies and then some superstars.
Trying to see if I can see it here.
Or if you ask Twig, some mid quarterbacks.
There we go. Yeah, so if you like zoom in, it's all like mini micro mosaic pieces.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm a fan.
very sick. Nice little remix on the product. So that's cool.
Yeah,
Got to keep things fresh.
I think sometimes like people or companies like overdo it when they go on with like trying to keep it fresh. But
Yeah.
this one like really like plays to mosaic. So like I like it. I'm a flan. I'm a Papa flan. New release football coming in hot again. We got Bowman Chrome U.
Yeah, dog.
And
Here to
this is
stay.
and this is gonna be like a real product this year. It's been kind of in the works over the past few years, but this one is much more filled out. Am I right?
I do believe so. I do believe so. You're gonna have some Caleb Williams, some Drake May. I mean Penix. Not their first now, but I mean, hey man, that
I'm
ink still
sure.
sells.
I'm sure they'll have autos, and whatever the case hits are will be them.
Yep, absolutely.
Are they doing Kahunas again this year?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Big
man,
Kahuna, bro.
by far the coolest thing that they've done in those sets, and it's not even close. The big Kahuna cards are so sick. If you've
Yeah,
never
so I'm just kind of
seen
scanning the autos.
if you've never
There's
seen
a
the big
lot.
Kahuna cards, they're very similar to the Optic Downtowns, as far as like the art, like the theme of the art. It's very much like a cartoon type vibe, anime type vibe. Um, but they just do like an absolutely killer job with them. Um, and I think I think personally the big kahunas look even better because like the actual like player is there, but they do like the design has that vibe to it, right?
Yeah, no, exactly, and it's licensed,
Yeah.
which is great. Yeah, so the big kahunas are going to be 1 in 288 hobby packs. So that's about one per case, because those boxes are 24 packs. So you could expect to get about one a case. So definitely short prints. But yeah, very sick. You actually racked me the Anthony Richardson Big Kahuna from last year. Got it on a district auction, ISO at the time, if you remember. If you know, you know. Yeah, one of my favorite pieces. You know me, man. I collect all the Florida stuff, so that's right up there for me with my immaculate collection autos.
Yeah, no, you have some. You have a lot of really cool collegiate stuff, and honestly, like I wish FAU had like more players other than Devin Montgomery in the NFL.
Yeah, right. What are you talking about, bro? What's his name from the Bengals
Or
last
Devin
night, dude?
Singletary, excuse me. Not.
Who's the Bengals defender on the D line who's getting all the sacks last night? He went to the FAU.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you, dude. Couldn't tell you.
Henderson or something like that.
Maybe.
Better UF collection in chat. They're asking better UF collection, me or Jeff Wilson. Definitely Jeff.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Jeff is the owner of Sports Card Investor, and he will absolutely put me to shame.
Yeah.
But he's a fellow Gator, so I met him at National a couple years ago, and we got to talking about Florida, so that was kind of cool. I'm sure he's always used to people coming up talking about sports cards, so I'm sure it was nice for somebody to just come up and be like, "Hey, I went to Florida too."
Yeah, no, not the usual convo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moving on to some new release baseball. Something that I'm sad that we missed out on last year, but we will not miss out on this year. Gilded Collection.
Yeah. So Gilded Collection, for those who don't know, is basically another version of Topps Chrome, but all the cards are like gold, and they're so sick.
Yeah.
So last year they released, and everybody kind of was like, "Oh my god, another gimmicky set." 2022 is the year of the gimmick, by the way. If you guys didn't pick that up, um, everybody was talking about gimmick this and gimmick that. All these products are gimmicks. Well, Gilded got labeled as a gimmick product, and if you looked on Twitter, you think, "Oh man, this stuff's not even going to sell out." It was like, what was it, 300 a box, 200 a box?
It was like 250. It was something silly. Like
Yeah, and
when you
people
look
were like,
back.
"Oh, it's not worth it." So then it drops and it sells out in approximately 3 minutes. And then the boxes ended up shooting up to like 400 a box. The cards are freaking sick, man.
Dude, they might have even been higher than that. As stupid as that sounds.
Probably where I was just trying to be a little conservative.
Yeah, I'll be outlandish. I think they were like $600.
Yeah, so last year's sealed box right now sells for $759.
Yeah, see, and I was trying to be outlandish, and I still undershot it.
Yeah, but like some of the autos, like the casting gold autos, the rookies, they're it's literally just all gold, and they have really like intrinsic borders on them. Very sick stuff. It's a smaller card count product. It's, let's see, 5 cards per box, but you get one framed auto or framed cut auto, and then a Topps Chrome Gold auto. So 2 autos per box out of the 5 cards.
Yeah, it's definitely a cool product. We'll be breaking some of that for sure.
Yeah, we won't miss out like we did last year. We were asleep, and then after it was just impossible to get it at like a good price to break.
Yeah, exactly. So
6-box case.
I just saw it. No, you're good. I just saw on Twitter for the second time. There's fourth time?
Fourth time.
I only knew two.
Four confirmed duplicate superfractors in 2023 Bowman Chrome. It's getting nuts, bro. It started off with the one last week, and then it just keeps getting bigger. So like now I'm kind of wondering, did they duplicate all superfractors? Kind of defeats the purpose of being a super. You know, luckily it doesn't appear to affect the autographs. It's only non-autos from what I can tell. I'll try to confirm that here live. But yeah, not a great look. Especially when it's like a first Bowman. So the four players are Jackson Merrill, non-first, Justin Crawford, non-first, Josue DePaula, non-first, and then a first, Victor Isturiz from the Guardians. All non-autos. So again, luckily it's not the autos because that would be really hurt. Yeah. But still, like, man, you pull one of these cards and you're like, oh, I have a 1-of-1, and then you find out, you scroll across Collectibles Guru with the brain logo, and you're like, oh my god, there's actually another one.
My man said with the brain logo.
Big brain Guru. Yeah, so it's one of two. You just made a super
snippet of somebody else's post.
It's really just a the post I'm looking at is just a compilation of other people's posts, I think, but it's on brand. Yeah, so like, I wonder how many we're gonna find. What do you guys think in chat? Like, how many do you think? Do you think it's the whole set? Do you think it's just like a certain segment? I don't know what the card numbers are, and I'd be interested to see that. See if maybe those card numbers are like sequential or close by. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude, it's absolutely Topps fumbled the bag on this one.
Yeah.
You know? All right, so I'm looking. Yeah, so they're not even like close by on the checklist.
Yeah, so like my thought is there's no way those are the only ones.
Yeah.
Just like mathematically, it is more likely that there are more duplicates than it is that they found the only 4 that were duplicated.
Right. Yeah, so I know for those who are wondering how this could happen, from what I understand with superfractors, they actually do make duplicates in the case of like damaged cards. So I think that's what these are, and they somehow got into the print. We've seen it before. It's not the first time this has ever happened. From my understanding, it's the first time it's ever happened on this scale, though. Usually it's like one card. I forget what set it was. They found one card and there was a duplicate super. But to have 4 already, a couple weeks past release, tells me there's going to be more.
Yeah. I'm worried they're going to find an auto. I hope not, but
I hope it's just the non-autos, you would think.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yo, so obviously, it wouldn't be a day in the hobby without everyone saying the hobby was dying. So PSA, this is weird because the hobby's dying, but PSA seems to be getting a little backed up. No?
Yeah. So for those who don't know, we do group submissions. We send out about 1 a month. And this last month is the slowest submission we've had in probably since PSA got started back up. Like even before when they were doing the lottery, it was a 90-day turnaround. They were turning them up faster than that. We have one that arrived on July 26th. So we're at 60 days right now, which is the longest we've been on any value bulk sub since they reopened. And from what I understand, PSA is running a little behind.
So
the hobby's not dying.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think everyone needs to always pump the brakes on that. But I just found that funny as like I've seen the group sub updates, and it's like I know that they're behind. I've seen it from other people saying that they're behind. And then to like go on Twitter and everyone's running around like, the hobby's dying, the world's on fire.
All right, so just you guys see how much the hobby's dying. On September 20th, the big three grading companies, Beckett, SGC, PSA, graded over 70,000 cards. Yeah. PSA does about $1 million a month. And actually, I'm going to look at gem rate, see if I bet you that number's gone up. Yeah. PSA last month graded 1.23 million cards, month over month increase of 18%, year over year increase of 38%.
Oof.
SGC had actually bigger gains than that, as did Beckett, CGC. CGC had a small decrease in year over year, but the month over month was 52%. So yeah, pretty nutty, right?
So somebody in chat said, "Are people still grading base or something? Seems like so many." So
Yes.
my theory is, a lot of people get into the hobby and don't really know too much, and they go out and buy a bunch of base, and then they're like, "Oh, I see that people get their cards graded. I'm gonna get graded stuff." And I feel like that's like super low hanging fruit for somebody brand new to the hobby. On top of that, there's people that do it professionally and grade base and refractors of players, rookies, and firsts and stuff like that. So there's like those two. And I think on top of all of that, I feel like the community now is like percentage wise more aware of the benefits of grading than perhaps they were percentage wise 5 years ago. I can speak to 3 years ago. I feel like people were just kind of throwing stuff, not knowing what's going on. But now I feel like a lot of people hit, numbered color or nice autos, and the first thing that comes to their head is, I'm going to grade it. And I don't think that was the case when I first started in the hobby.
Yeah. Well, and you remember back in COVID, I mean, everybody was grading base because you could actually make money on it. You actually still can. I know somebody who legitimately will rip a new release, send in all of the big rookies or the first to SGC, get them back in hand in a week, and be the first one on eBay to sell a base rookie for $50. Paid, $15 to grade it.
Yeah.
So like, hey, we could frown upon people grading base, but there is actually money to be made doing that. I know that's crazy to say, crazy to think, but like for somebody who wants a Joe Burrow card, right? They want a Joe Burrow rookie. Well, if you get a Joe Burrow rookie base mosaic PSA 10, you just bought a PSA 10 Burrow rookie for, $40 or whatever it costs.
Yep.
So like there's that segment of the hobby that like doesn't necessarily care about the rarity, but that just they want to say that they have a PSA 10,
absolutely,
whoever rookie. And honestly, that's if you want a Burrow rookie PSA 10, don't want to spend over, a couple $100, that's kind of your only option.
Yep. Yeah, and I think I think it's just going to continue. I think these grading companies are all going to expand. I mean, they have been, but I think they'll continue to do so. And yeah, I don't think grading's going anywhere. I don't think the hobby's going anywhere. But as far as grading goes, I mean, if the card's clean and it's centered, there's definitely value in sending it if you think it's going to 10. Personally, I don't trust my own eyes, so I get help from Mr. Enzo up there. But there's a lot of services. There's a lot of people that offer to pre-grade, to pre-screen, to wipe down, all that stuff. Biggest thing I can tell you on that is use someone you trust, use someone you know that you have experience with. Because I've also seen a lot of people get burned on that. And again, it goes to show that there's a lot of new people that are like, man, I just want to get a card graded. And people get themselves into trouble because they're so quick to act that they don't know what they're doing.
Sure.
Don't be afraid to ask questions, whether it's about people or the actual process. It's just good stuff to know. And again, it'll help you turn cards that maybe aren't part of your collection into some money so you can go add to your collection or join breaks or do whatever it is that you like to do in the hobby. But there's definitely a place for grading all shapes and sizes. Sure. Obviously, some are more worth it than others.
Yeah, well, and we've talked about it. People grade for different reasons. Some people want to do it for PC. I mean, I know people who grade cards through me that literally will never sell them. They're just going to be in their collection forever. I mean, maybe they'll sell them down the road, but there's no immediate plans to sell it. And like for me personally, I like having my PC stuff, especially rainbow, slabbed up. So like when we went to National, I actually slabbed my Ocone Sapphire SP Rainbow with CSG because it was just, what was it at the show pop, like $19?
Yeah, it was super cheap.
Which, like, yeah, I could have sent it to like SGC for 15 and mailed it, but I was at the show. I was like, oh, let's do some grading here, and I picked them up and got my whole entire rainbow slabbed and up in a case now.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you can do it for different reasons. Certain cards look cool in certain slabs. We've talked about that before.
Yeah, I don't hope this isn't a sore subject, but how upset are you that all the cards aren't graded the same number?
It doesn't really mess with me.
Okay, cool.
I know some people. Like,
you're a numbers guy, so that's why I was like, I hope this isn't a sore subject. But like,
yeah, it doesn't have to. Honestly, numbers are best when they're not uniform. You know what I mean?
Oh, I like
chaos in numbers.
I like it.
Numbers are chaos. Chaos are numbers.
It's a CFO there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to. I know there's people like that. Like, need their rainbows in the same slab. Like, I really don't give it a rip as long as it's protected. As long as it looks good in the slab, you know what I mean? Like you've seen me do it with like black and white cards. I'll send them to SGC solely because they look really good with the tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
So, is what it is.
No, I'm with you. But again, I know some people are that way. Let's see. So I've also seen some tweet going around about apparently some alleged conversation between someone that works at Topps. They said that there's a special section in their warehouse of boxes that are for breakers versus boxes that are for the general public. So, first off, it looks so scripted. It's like not even funny.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a real conversation.
Not at all. It doesn't look real at all. And then on top of that, you know, you go and read the comments, and a lot of people, on top of saying that it doesn't look real, they're like, of course the breakers get the loaded boxes. And my thing is, I know we get a lot of our boxes from big box stores. We also get them from eBay. And like, we hit good cards. Like, we've hit 1-of-1s, we've hit really cool autos. You know, we've actually, Enzo and I have laughed because we've bought a box off eBay. I hit a 1-of-1, no huddle.
Harrison Ford.
No, the Harrison Ford
came from eBay box.
Harrison Ford came from eBay. And I hit the 1-of-1 Mahomes. The Black Disco from a box that came from eBay. So it came from some random place. And then even if you go like more recent, there's been plenty of pools from products that we've bought not directly from Tops, like or from their store that we've gotten,
Yeah,
through big box stores, and it's like, yo, man, like I don't see it, and like I don't.
I'll tell you my anecdotal evidence is like I agree with you 100%. I think it's a case of volume. People get on Backyard a lot because they hit a lot of good cards, but it's like also they're probably ripping 50% of the football inventory. Like
They
people
rip
don't
for like
understand how
12
much these
hours
guys rip.
straight a day,
Yeah,
at least. Sometimes like 16 hours, 18 hours. So
yeah.
like, of course they're gonna hit a lot of crazy stuff. There's also a lot of duds that they move on in the next break. Like there's like, all
Yeah,
right,
you
yeah,
don't
let's
really hear
go.
about them, and that's the thing is like if breakers in entirety are responsible for ripping the most boxes, because let's face it, like this is a breaker dominated hobby now, right? Like it's all running through breaks. Yeah, I mean breakers are going to get good boxes because, or you're going to see breakers get good boxes because they're opening the most boxes. Not
Yeah,
everybody, rips and immediately runs to Twitter and tells about it. You know what I mean? There's people out there that rip and don't use social media, but breakers are always on stream. So,
yeah. Yeah, I actually like I always think about that, like especially with like one of ones or out of fives, is like how many were like opened by some guy who like isn't gonna put them on eBay, just wanted to open a box of cards, was in the area, went to his LCS, dropped a few hundred bones, went home, opened his box, and then just put it away in his closet.
yeah, one of those guys hit the Michael P. Ryan that I need for my rainbow.
Oh, that's tragic.
I bet that's my story. Either that or it's trapped somewhere in DA Card World's warehouse.
Well, that's the other thing is like, man, like these big box accounts like still have inventory of a lot of stuff from Panini and from Tops, and yeah, it just makes you wonder like what what could potentially still be out there um, in a lot of the I don't know in a lot of these products.
Yeah, absolutely.
Last thing before we end tonight's show, just a little heads up for those of you watching live and the people listening tomorrow. Um, New member breaks coming very, very soon. We're going to have a very, very special promo on Saturday for people that have never broken with us. Um, we really want to grow our community, and we want to give you all an opportunity to come hang out, see what it's about, see what we're about, and yeah, just have a good night. Saturday is going to be a vibe. Should be starting around 8 Eastern. We'll go all night. We'll have new member stuff going throughout the evening. And yeah, so if you are a regular to the night show on Saturday, bring a friend. Tell your buddy that you talk cards with. Tell, hey, come hang out. Right? It'll be a super, super inexpensive break. And it'll all get mailed out Monday. So people will get the stuff real quick. Hopefully we hit some cool stuff. But yeah, that is kind of the little update on the break front. Thank
Yep.
y'all for hanging out, tuning in, wherever you're listening. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up, 5-star, all that fun stuff. We appreciate it. And for those of you watching live, we will be right back. NoFlo Nation.
Let's ride.
Sounds back, but fixing my camera. All right, so what do we got?
Apparently, the
What's
Cowboys are rumored to have interest in Falcons tight end Kyle Pitts.
oh man,
Oh boy,
he doesn't want to do that.
Pop's like, nah, he'd never do that. Did they? You think the Falcons broke him enough to, as a Philly fan, he's going to go play for the Cowboys?
Potentially.
I think they might have broken him
The
enough.
Falcons tend to do that to people.
Oh boy,
including their fan base.
Oh geez, 28-3. My goodness.
Oh man. Oh geez. What up, Lars? Welcome to Flow. We're gonna see what's what. We will probably hang out for another 10-15 minutes, see if we can get anything closed up for tonight. I'm gonna put some product on screen. We have the Bowman Chrome Hobby Stack Rip mixer. You guys don't need to stare at my light. Good for your eyes. Did see someone sneak in while we were podcasting and buy a divvy. Who it was?
We're down to 5, actually.
We're down to 5 in the divvies. Can we get 5 more dancers? I'm excited to crack into some Mosaic. If you're like, oh man, I don't like randoms, but I really want Mosaic, don't worry. We got that too. We have a PYT posted. We got about, give or take, 19 teams left. So your PC team still might be available. Go check it out. 4 boxes, 8
Put
autos.
Mosaic up on stage. That's the closest, guys. Everybody gets a random division.
Yeah, we got Mosaic. Star Wars are both at 5. And then as far as stack rips, like the cheaper end stack rips, we have the Bowman Chrome Hobby and HTA is down to 19. We got the NBA 22-23 Chronicles and 21-22 Obsidian Team Mall. 14 a team. We're halfway full there.
Bro, like my last 2 autos were absolute bangers, man. It's crazy.
Dude, I feel like we started hitting better cards and people bought less basketball, if that's possible. I feel like that's what's happened.
We hit the Chet Holmgren fast break rated rookie. Oh man. What was the other one? We hit another one after that. I'm scrolling up. I'm trying to find it. It's been so damn long.
Oh, Burris is in for a divvy. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we hit Bones Highland rated rookie auto. Not bad.
We got 4 divvies left.
Oh, and then Walker Kessler, rated rookie again. So last 3 have been rated rookies.
Yeah, and they've all been good. Is that what it is? You scared him off? Everyone thinks the heat is done.
So. It's over.
Squawks in for a divvy. We're down to 3. Dude, me too. Me too. Green Bay and the 4 boxer. Oh, you're going to let Enzo get the AR fire?
All right, we're down to 2 in Mosaic.
Boom. Gamecocks in. We're down to 1. Versus a pigskin pal. Whoa, am I reading this right? I'm trying to check my notes. We have a bourbon and football sighting. Yeah,
Oh
Gamecock.
boy.
Send an offer 5 off on the Star Wars.
Yeah, and even though I'm a Gator alumni, I'll accept it. I promise.
All right. Well, let's do the dance.
Love to see it, guys. I'll be right back, Pop.
All right. So we'll run the randoms and then we'll get into it. Speaking of into it, since Enzo's gone, I can be the ad read. Tonight's breaks brought to you by Intuit TurboTax. Um, yeah, if you didn't do your taxes, you're probably in trouble. You should probably start preparing for next year now. It's gonna be costly. Use promo code Enzo to receive a one-of-one error message. All right, yeah, Enzo will get it here in a sec. We let's get this random set up here. Thank y'all for the quick close. I know a bunch of people have been waiting for some mosaic. Hopefully, we hit some fire tonight. We can keep
All
it
right, I'm back.
going. Welcome back.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
All right, down to 4 in Star Wars, guys. Come on, let's do it. Let the force be with you.
Whose midichlorians are tingling?
If somebody says, "May the force be with you," and you don't say, "and also with you,"
Yeah, I got
oh
questions about how you were raised. All right, let's do this thing.
Oh,
Hold
look, our
on.
buddy Daniel's joined chat. Hey, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. Welcome to Flows.
Yeah, I see D showing. That's brother Daniel.
I love the formality. Anything for you, good sir. We appreciate your patronage, brother Daniel. All right, let's roll dice. If it is less than 5, we'll roll it again. Let me fix this real quick.
Hey, man, here's the thing: customers like brother Daniel are the bedrock of the foundation upon which we ride.
Oh man, brother Daniel will never get old, bro. That
I really do like him. It's a nice duality, you know. Do we get Bourbon? Do we get brother Daniel? Do we get Chris Day? Do we get Chris Knight?
All right, the dice roll is 7. We will use 7 on both lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. AFC South down to AFC East. We have 8 divisions. That's how football works.
We got Rut Cap, and then we got the Antidote Alien.
Oh man. All right. 7 times is true, dude. You got Rut Cap and Rock Cap.
Oh boy.
7 times on the dice roll. Rut Cap down to Bowen.
With the Rock Cap.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and the result is OMG. You got Rucap, AFC South, River Seekers, NFC West, Brianna's Dad, NFC East, J1 Burris, NFC South, Gamecock, AFC West, Squawk, AFC North, Bourbon, NFC North, and M. Bowen, AFC East. Any trades? Ruckhap asked for the music, and I accidentally raised it like 5x at the wrong time. Might have just scared someone's dog again. That's on me, boys. That's on me. I love a good look at a T-bone. You're wild. Bowen, welcome. All right. I don't see any.
Crushed it, bud.
Don't see any trades. So we will get going here in just a second. To make some switcheroos here. Who has AFC North? That would be Squawk Pan, Squawkaroni.
Pin drop, squawk box.
Rut has the AFC South. He has the AFC eggplant emoji.
Yes.
Bowen is willing to trade AFC East if anyone wants them. If not, I'm gonna switch the Squawks in this. I need a refund. No, it's his brother.
Brother Joe.
I don't think it was Burris asking for a trade. I think it was.
Titans first rounder Levis.
Yep, not his first rounder, second rounder. First rounder was Traylon Burks. Am I right on that? Am I just making that up?
Yep. Both counts.
That was last year. Yeah, see? I was just making that up. Levis is definitely this year. It's another skill position. Maybe a running back. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, you know what? It was an offensive lineman. Their first rounder was an O lineman. I'm like a dog with a bone on this. I'm not even going to look it up. No, I know it was an O lineman. The name escapes me, but it was an O lineman. 100%. All right. Any trades? Squawk has AFC North. Rut, did you want to trade? Is that why you were asking? Skronsky, yeah. See, I was right. Eventually.
Yeah, he's from that one column.
All right. Rut has since abandoned chat. So. Oh, he's back. Oh. Do you want to do the trade, bud? It's like a micro nap, bro. No, he does not want to do the trade. You were just curious. You had him. This guy, bro. Rut, you are. I love you, man. For those of you who don't know, me and Rut go way back since I started in this hobby. One of the first true friends I made in this hobby. He's come to visit a few times. We met up at National this year. It's a good time. And I can tell you, Rhett has easily made the top 10 of people I'd like to travel with. Um, the dude's just he's a road warrior, and you need someone like him in your crew. All right, you'll work out anything Steelers?
Donuts.
So, bro, right? My man's would be pretty sloshed, and then it's like 3:30 a.m. We finally all go to sleep, and Ruckap's getting everyone donuts at 8 a.m. I was just, and they were good donuts too. You got them gourmet Johns. All right, let's have some fun. Let's hit some fire. Let me get some top loaders because we're gonna need it for all the heat. No, they really were. I was just not exaggerating. All right, I got 8 boxes, but we're gonna put 4 out here in front, 1 on the left, 4 on the right. Yeah, I mean they were pricey from what you told me, but I understand why they lived up to their price point. I feel if you told me that was the deal and we had to split it evenly and all that, I'd do it again in a heartbeat. You could send them to me right now. How about that?
We're buying next.
It is mosaic. Can I get a number 1 to 4? And Enzo, you're like light again.
Damn, dude, I was really trying to.
Yeah, like I can't hear you like low key whispering. Let me make sure it's not me.
High key. Wasn't you? It was my mic.
Okay. All right. All right. First number was 4. That's what we're going with. Let's ride. Let's hit some fire. Best of luck, everyone. These guys must be ballers cracking mosaic. No flawless. We got a mosaic PYT 4-boxer. Bunch of teams still up. Hope fishing's been good. All right. This is the first box I've opened this year of this, so be patient while I figure out where color lies. Okay, we have a redemption, so there's an auto. Appreciate it, bro. Good to see you as well. All right, we got an orange and a stained glass. How about that? Are those any good?
Oh.
I believe so.
The prodigal son has returned.
All right. We have a redemption, what I believe is a stained glass. Yeah, could be good. Hope everyone's having a great night. Hope to make someone's night even better. I don't know what this orange is. This is a new parallel. I don't know what it's numbered out of. If it looks as sick as the border does, I'm excited. All right, let's get into it. Best of luck, everyone. Let's ride. What's you got? We have a Dalton Kincaid NFL debut, Trey Lance, National Pride, Aaron Rodgers, Riley Moss, Silver Mosaic, or just, yeah. Joe Montana, Mosaic, and Moments in Time, Kenyon Drake, Mosaic.
I think those are actually just called Mosaic.
That's why I stopped calling it. The silver is the silver.
It's confusing. Silver.
The silvers are the silvers. But it's just, yeah. And then Topps has a very similar design. It's called something different. Evan Ingram, Mosaic. This is a silver. Adam Thielen. All right. Traffic cone orange. I don't know if that's a joke or not. I don't put it past them. So JSN NFL debut. Mozzie Smith. You got a Malik Willis and Ventrell Miller. Ventrell Miller to 199. We have a center stage Mosaic Justin Herbert. Kyle Pitts, red. It's the hobby exclusive red, not numbered. Oh, dude, your boy. Tim Tebow, silver. Introductions, Richardson. And our next piece of color, we got a Bryce Young debut, Joe Montana, and Steve Young, blue to, I believe, 99. Yep, 99 for the Niners. Sean Alexander, silver. And Splash, Kyler Murray. They put the Splash in Mosaic now instead of Optic. Interesting. I like it. And our first auto, how about a purple Deebo Samuel to 49 for the Niners? Okay. I'm here for that.
Please tell me Gamecock
had NFC West is none other than River Seekers.
I was hoping for you, Gamecock. It would have been so perfect.
Yeah, dude, that's a really that's a surprisingly good veteran. Like, you're not going to get a rookie. Give me something like that. I'm here for it. Oh, speaking of people that are here for stuff, Isaiah trying to get some hockey going. Let's glide.
Ooh. Hockey puck.
Enzo, your mic is low.
Your mic is low.
T. Higgins.
Low.
Oh, silver. We have a Marvin Mims, red. Moments in Time. LeGarrette Blount, November 20th, 2011. Yeah. Seems like a long time ago, which it was, but. All right. Purple Amari Cooper to 49. 14 of 49. We have a J.K. Dobbins silver. Introductions JSN. And Marino, moments in time. You know. Hayner, Malik Willis. We have Clark Phillips III for the Falcons. And Devonta Smith, the red. All right, last stack, we still have a redemption and what I believe to be a stained glass. My Little Cooper Cup, National Pride. Oh, you got an orange Doug Flutie. Okay, we have Men of Mastery. Let's go. There you go, Rut.
Cap. Mosaic Rut Cap is back.
Stained glass Elaw. You did try. Woo! Yeah, nah, these are sick. I'm a fan. Huge fan. All right, we still have a redemption. We have a red Ray Lewis. Dallas Goedert silver. Montage Russell Wilson. Let's ride. And football.
All right, that's good.
Good start.
Take anything for granted around here.
It's the correct year.
All right.
Rookie autographs Mosaic Blue, which I believe is to 99. 356. Quentin Johnston. Let's go. Gamecock. There you go, dog. Quentin Johnston in 99. Very nice. Let's run that back. Dude, I mean, we could do it again. We got 8 more dancers to run it back. Definitely dope stuff. Let me sleeve and top load the rest of the color real quick. Yeah, no, I'll say this. I really like the look of this set this year. You did a good job. PSA that? Yeah, we could do that. Send it over to Gemzo. It actually looks like a mosaic for once. Yeah, no, I'm a fan. All right. As far as closest to rip, we got Star Wars with how many left?
4 there.
4 left in Star Wars. That can go. 19 in the baseball mixer. If not, no worries. We'll just have Oh, Chargers gone in the 4-boxer. Let's ride. Hopefully, there's more where that came from. Definitely a great first spot for this year's product.
Good rookie auto, stained glass.
Yeah,
montage.
I'll say as far as football goes, I've had my best luck with Mosaic as far as like the cool stuff I've pulled, I think. Yeah, for those of you new to NoFlo, welcome. Happy to have you. Quick little recap of our week. Tuesdays we do the podcast and a little stream after. Thursdays we have the weekend warm up. And Saturday nights we have the night show. Those can be pretty crazy, man. We've had them go until 2 a.m., 3 a.m. We have a lot of fun. Thursdays we've gotten a little progressively crazier, going till about 12 or 1 some nights. So we'll see what's up. Uh, Everything that we have posted can run Thursday. Could all run tonight, really, but it could all run Thursday. So if you see something you like, jump in. If you want to make an offer, feel free. We're not going to be offended. Also, don't be offended when we don't accept it. Please don't offer on the stack rips unless you are a new member and you want to take advantage of your $5 off any break. Go ahead and do that. But other than that, offers are really open for PYTs. Just in case you're curious why sometimes your stuff will get declined, that is why. Long time listener, first time caller. Happy to have you here, Phil. What a beauty. Very, very cool. And 2 numbered autos. That's dope too. I didn't even think about that. That's sick. Enzo, what's he got?
Sorry, say that again.
Said, what are you thinking? Do we have anything close enough that we can make a push, or we?
I mean, Star Wars is down to 4, man.
We can grab it. We'll just stare at the box for a minute, see if it calls anyone's name.
See if it you can feel the middies.
Yeah, no. We did some pretty cool stuff. We're still searching for our first auto. We did have a box with 4 parallels, which was sick. We actually have we have 6 left. We bought a full case because we just genuinely, well, I genuinely like opening Star Wars. So I love to just have it as something that's there. A lot of people that join. What?
I like ripping it too, but I just know I just can't compete.
Yeah, nah. The midichlorians are just on my side when it comes to ripping Star Wars. But no, we really enjoy it. So it's something that we want to have in the store, and I think everyone that joins kind of knows sometimes it takes a little while to fill, but ultimately it's a fun product. And if you're into Star Wars, there's some really cool collectible stuff. A lot of the parallels and stuff of like main characters or of like iconic scenes end up doing really, really well. The movie art cards, numbered stuff like that out of these boxes do pretty well. And then again, if you're into Star Wars, they're just cool collectible pieces. Any sand relic for Anakin? It'd be wild. As long as it's not like the cloth from one of the younglings he murdered.
Oh,
Spoilers.
oh boy.
I hate sand. All right, yeah. So appreciate everyone that came out to hang out, um, especially if you weren't in breaks. We just really appreciate you spending your time here and watching and hanging out with us. It really means a lot. Obviously, we appreciate the people in the breaks, but again, they have a reason to be here to see it. They want to see what cards they get. So for the people that aren't joining and just come to hang out, we really appreciate it. If you haven't had a chance to get into a break, hit us up. Um, we'll let you know what the first time offers are, and we'd love to have you. As always, tell a friend to tell a friend. Enzo, you got anything else, my man?
May the force be with you, Pop.
And also with you, NoFlo Nation. We'll see you Thursday.
Let's force choke.
Oh,
My bad, wrong read.
I really killed this party. Not Phil. Not Phil. It's me. It's always me with the Star Wars. If our break nights were a game of Clue and you're trying to figure out who killed it, it's popping on in his office with a box of Star Wars every time. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out. And until next time, NoFlo Nation. Let's ride.
Let's ride.